Welcome, my name is Matt, aka RoadJedi88. We are getting into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Now, I was on here this morning working on some of the catch-up work of the Conquest because it is about to end. As I mentioned, you can get all 5 sectors completed before the time. It's usually like about a week long, maybe about 2 weeks. About a week and a half maybe, to get through. But then for any of the key data that you couldn't do, you can backtrack. Try to work on whatever characters needed building up. I did knock out a couple key data, but my upload failed. So I want to go show what I did accomplish this morning as part of completing the Conquest aspect of my playlist. At least for this month. For the month of, what was it, April? Going into May. Anyways, Conquest, like I said. So, Sector 1. The debuff element that I was struggling to figure out. Inflict buff disruption. Okay, it was actually quick and easy to get done, but you need the Stormtrooper Luke, to accomplish this. And I'll show you a sample because I mean, obviously I got it knocked out, I got it done this morning in the recording that failed upload. I had every intention of having on my channel this morning. But I'm going to show you a sample of what that looked like. I just had Luke on here, and I ran him through. Watch the what he inflicts on the opponents. And I ran him by himself. You're watching the red. Someone's going to have buff disruption. There we go, right there. On Ayala Secura. Okay, now Ki-Adi Mundi. So he's running a few buff disruptions on these guys, and I think it took me maybe 2 or 3 run-throughs for it to finally happen. Follow my lead, attempt to call allies. Oh, well, that was another feat I was hoping to accomplish this morning, and I did not. So you just now witnessed me actually finish one. That was in the main Conquest feat, which we now have the red chest, which is what we wanted. We wanted to get to the end of the Conquest line. So that's another aspect you want to have accomplished before the timeline is done. That was in here. I did attempt the Archimedes, win 7 battles with full pirates. I know I mentioned before that my pirates were not strong enough. I had tried building them up just a little bit, and then I came back in. I still cannot do the pirates in Sector 3, or is it Sector 4? No, I got Sector 4 completed. Sector 3, I am unable to complete that one because my pirates are not strong enough. But to complete the 7 battles for the pirates, see, I attempted, but I didn't have enough energy to try doing that for 25 runs. But what I did, I went to Sector 1 with my pirates. I went to the very first battle with my pirates. And I probably might have a bad round this go around because I weakened them from constantly running them. I had Captain Swgoh in the lead. And the rest of these now, my second character I threw up there, I actually built him up after the Conquest this morning. But this is, I just did this right here 7 times with my pirates. For Sector 1, Battle 1. 7 times. And that's how I got it. They were a little bit quicker when they were stronger, but I weakened them down in the course of the 7 runs that I ran them through. But it looks like I should be able to still win this one. Now, hopefully, maybe your pirate's a little bit stronger and you don't have this problem. You might even be able to run them through that Sector 3. Pick a battle in Sector 3 that they flow through, that they can battle through, no problem. So you can get that the Conquest feat for Sector 3 that involves the pirates. But my pirates right now, they're not strong enough for it. Let alone, I don't have enough energy to run them for that 25. Maybe next month I can have them buffed up a little, built up a little bit more. Because I've noticed, one thing I've noticed about Conquest, they tend to have a lot of feats involving pirates. They tend to repeat that a lot. That's a journey quest right there that I just built up on. I do need to put some focus on that. So, Sector 2. I've got 88 out of 88. And there was one involving droids that a while back I ran them through, and it looked like I got nothing from them. But when I went back, tried it again, was it this? Yeah. So what I did with this one, I took my droids in Sector 4. To finish them off, I definitely wasn't going to go up against Night Sisters, but I took my droids, and I'm pretty certain it was largely the IG unit that had the best run, but something like this. But I ran my IG units through, largely them, and I just battled through. It took, I think, 2 runs total collectively from the battles from the previous days. I think I probably ran 4 battles total before I got this feat. Yeah, as far as 3-star victories, if you have any that are not 3-star victory, which so far all of mine are, that was another thing I did, is I backtracked for any that were not. Got Sector 4, 105 out of 105. Sector 5. The other thing about Sector 3 is the last battle required me to use Geonosians, and my Geonosians are not quite built up strong enough to have handled that battle. What I'm lacking here in Sector 5 is the evasion. and I meant to look that one up earlier. I had every intentions to, because I probably could knock that out right now. I probably really could. I've already got the red chest, so I'm really, at the same time, not too concerned about it. But, as you can see, we've got the red chest, which is what you want. Now, next month, we can attempt to go for normal difficulty. I was strong enough to make it all the way through easy, except for a couple little hiccups, and there's nothing that can't be built up in the course of the next month. Evasion. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's a couple recommendations I've seen made. But I'm only just a few months, again, into this myself, restarting. So, might be a little tricky. But, a couple recommendations that have been made. Was either the Bad Batch team or some of the rebels. Now, that's kind of where my problem might be. See, my Bad Batches are still pretty weak. Let's see. But there was some recommendations about some of the rebel guys. One of the suggestions involved having a Han Solo in the squad, but the Han Solo they wanted, I'm still trying to unlock. But let's see how this fares. Let's see how this does. Because I know I've seen evasion pop up for my characters in the past. I know I've seen it. The trick is knowing which character is causing that. Nope. So honestly, that is probably one feat I will not be seeing this month. As well as the pirates collecting. Gain profit 25 times with pirates. I'll give it another shot, see what happens. Now these Geonosians, mine are still way too weak. I don't even have a full squad. And this is Sector 3. By this point, I mean, if you look at the gear level of enemies we've been going up against, we really need them up. I'll give the pirates another shot, see what comes of it. Because I did actually build on Brutus earlier, as well as Vane. But they barely handled that Sector 1 first battle. So that is also something to bear in mind. The odds of them surviving this is pretty slim. And that's kind of where the other trick is. I mean, even if I could get that objective with the pirates in any small shred of it, the other trick is making sure these guys even survive this battle. And it does not look like they're going to survive this one. Although I think I did manage to get one of those objectives even after dying. I guess we'll have to see if I even gained any profit. Nope. So, for now, that is with what I've managed to get on my playlist, and hopefully I can do a little bit better next month, so bear with me. I do apologize that it was not a perfect 100, but I have at least followed through with showing the majority as well as getting that red chest. A lot of good awards are waiting for me tomorrow whenever this time is up, which is ending in about 14 hours and 33 minutes from this point when I'm recording. The end of April. Again, these conquests come once a month, so keep your eye out. There might be some change-ups, different conquest story efforts being put into this, but again, we have different difficulty modes. This was the easy, and I might run easy again next month, give myself a little bit of time to work on my pirates, my Geonosians, see where I'm at by then. No guarantee of anything, but hopefully I can be a little more built up. But we'd also be going into next month's conquest, not knowing exactly what they are expecting. So that's another factor to bear in mind, because there might be some change-ups. So, with that said, that is Conquest. Thank you for following. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below. And may the force be with you.